waleta matamsanga. Yabo! Yabo!
Now today in the African history class in our series of strange, or better still unique cultural practices in Africa, we are taking you to Benin, the home of voodoo, where we are looking at the Egbungbun, dance of the dead. The Egbungbun, or the Egbungbun, A-G-U-N, I beg your pardon, E-G-U-N-G-U-N, Egbungbun. My brother, my sister. Now, Benin is the home of voodoo. Capital, Dahomey. And Dahomey means the home of the snake in Ewe. Dahomey. Dahomey. Home of the snake. It is the country that is known around the world for voodoo. They are the only country in the world that celebrates an international voodoo festival, which just happened a few weeks back. Today we are looking at the Egbungbun, dance of the dead. Now this is what it is all about. Now in Benin, the Egbungbun are not mere dancers. They are believed to be the living embodiment of the dead. The Egbungbun are not ordinary people. They are people whose faces you never see, like you see here. Because they are living people who have allowed the dead to possess them and to inhabit in them. Can I explain this better? So if you are a human being, there's a way you can allow the spirit of the dead through some rituals to take over your body, your mind, and your soul. You eat as a human being, drink as a human being, but you are a walking dead. And when they speak, you hear the original voice of the dead person who has inhabited them. So they decide which dead body's spirit enters them. For instance, if they want Kwame Nkrumah's spirit to enter them, depending on whether the spirit is caged or opened. It's not every spirit you want to inhabit you that comes. You must have the lock and key opened. There are some spirits that are locked for good, depending on what the people did whilst they were here with us before they died. So if Kwame Nkrumah's spirit is available and it inhabits you or possesses you, you will speak like Kwame Nkrumah, walk and talk like Kwame Nkrumah, but your face will never be seen. That is what it is right there in Benin. We can go into the science of it. My brother, my sister, there is something we call ventriloquism. Ventriloquism. The person who practices it is a ventriloquist. Making sound appear to be coming from a certain point, even though that sound is not original to that point. Can I make it easier to understand? For instance, two people are standing, Kwame and Ama. Kwame can speak like Ama, and it will look like it's Ama who is speaking. Everybody will turn to Ama and try to listen to Ama, because the voice, one, sounds like Ama, two, the direction of the sound is from Ama. That is a ventriloquist. We can go into it. But my brother, my sister, let's leave it here and deal with the spiritual aspect, the cultural aspect of this. Can I tell you more? Watch this. So there is a night that is always reserved for the dance of the dead. When I Show Speed came and went to Benin, we all saw that there were some people who came out to dance, and he was shouting. They said, "They're dead, man." They said, "These people are dead, man. I want to see what's in that thing, man. They're dead, man." And they were preventing him from touching them and even going into them. That is what we are talking about. But that one was referred to as the Zangbeto. They are close in meaning, and they are practiced by almost the same people of Benin. And also amongst the Ewes, it is a very popular thing, the Zangbeto. And this is I Show Speed. And he posted it. "I just watched dead ancestors in Egbungbun dance in Benin." Jesus. My brother. So the dead people that inhabit a living man, they will start to dance like what you see here. And if you touch the cloak or the cloths that these people are wearing, you die instantly. You are struck by a silent thunder, garnished with a silent lightning, flattened to the ground, dead. This is Egbungbun. You don't see their hands, you don't see their legs. They are covered from head to toe, and they dance the dance of the dead. This is the Egbungbun dance of the dead in Benin. If you make a mistake and touch their clothing, you are as good as dead. In fact, when I Show Speed was pushing to touch, if he had been allowed to do that, he would have been in an early grave in America by now. My brother, my sister, is the cultural practice of the people. Now, in order to prevent people from touching the dress of the Egbungbun, there are people who hold big sticks to push the crowd back. They hold big sticks to form barricades to push the people back, so that nobody by mistake touches the costume of the Egbungbun. And should the Egbungbun even speak, the voice is normally very metallic and is guttural. You know what it means to say guttural? That is guttural, metallic. Now you see the man holding the stick. He's supposed to use this to push away people. If you make a mistake and touch the costume of the Egbungbun, you are finished. Think about it deeply. This is what happens. And those people who do that are called the minders. They push back the crowds. Now the costume of the Egbungbun, my brother, my sister, is unique. They are robes made of layers of expensive, colorful silk and velvet, often decorated with beads and sequins. The mask usually covers the face entirely, as the ancestor has no human features. That is what it is. Sometimes there is drumming, traditional drumming, as the dead dance to the rhythm. Now the purpose of the dance is simple. It serves as a communal check-in with the ancestors. It is performed during festivals, funerals, or times of crisis to seek guidance and ensure the dead are watching over the living. So when they dance like this, they will tell them when the next rains will fall, when pests are going to be coming to destroy crops, and what they should do. Generally, what would happen on the 31st night in your church, in terms of prophecies, this is what happens amongst the people of Benin when they participate in the Egbungbun dance of the dead. Maybe one of these days, we will arrange so that we can go and watch the dance of the dead in the interim. This is the African History Club.
Luca Production.